things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. These two teams will break the seal on conference play in this one. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, checking in with Coach McGuire before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Fielded in the end zone, it's straight. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cougars' offense will be first on the attack. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's got room. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, when you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air, it's Hammond. Pulls it in. There he goes. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. The play action fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
On a big third down. Love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Out of the backfield, he's open. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Caught by Williams on the left. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye week sometimes can take away your rhythm. That might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. The option, the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Unloads it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
The sure hands, it's Simmons. love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's at the touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Coming out with it, it's Drake. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hughes. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds us back in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Broussard. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Safe completion on the screen. Snags it, and he's open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Cougars!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. The run inside. It's Sticky. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. It's a running room. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Trying to run, it's Dickey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense. So
makes the catch, and he's free. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Drake. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's going to take off. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Quick completion on the out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Oh, they're after him. Took care of it himself. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Houston! Hello!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. How about that blocking up front and that running game last? Turning it on! picks up the first down. The 40, the 30, the 20, inside, touchdown, Red Raiders. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out. It's Drake. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Looking to take a shot. Makes the catch on the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Creates a little space. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Looking for the end zone. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cougars.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain.
Got a little grass. Touchdown, Red Raiders. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. On the ground, it's Sanford. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He wants to change this route. On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
Stands in and takes the hit. Leaping grab for a big gain. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Might as well stick with him. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And nice job by this defense. I like it, being alert, like understanding. We've already seen the QB run. Like, we're not surprised by this. Drop back, play the pass, have a plan when he takes off and when he scrambles to go get that sucker on the ground.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Dickey. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Got it. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Walker. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Man, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. Motion from the back. Off play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Direct snap. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanford. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Just keeps moving. 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Offense in a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Houston wants to play fast.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball.
Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the...
Picked off to stop the threat. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Some misdirection with the counter. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Hands it off on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the option. Might have a chance. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Defense in press coverage. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Hammond. It's complete on the right side. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the change through the air. Going to the run. It's Sticky. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Here comes the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. On the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space. It's Coogs. Hard running there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The option look. He'll pitch it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Houston going up tempo. Keeps it on the option. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is why the passion of college